What's going on, everybody? Another episode of 4x4 Camping Adventures, and today is a different one. I'm actually going to go on a trip. I'm going to test out all the new gear. I'm going to test out the new tune. I'm going to have a bit of fun time. I'm going to do a bit of beach camping, and yeah, just do a bit of exploring. So there's no real set path. The place I'm going is called the Duke of Orleans. It's just outside of Esperance. It is one of the very rare occasions at the moment where we've had a perfect day, so perfect day for it. And yeah, I'm just going to go out, do a bit of exploring, go find some tracks, go find some trails that I haven't seen before, and hopefully not break any too many CVs or anything like that with the newfound power going through the car. But I'm going to do a few reviews and that kind of stuff as well, so there's a fair bit in the video, but it'll be a pretty interesting one. So I'm going to do a bit of like an update on the swag and all that kind of stuff as well, so because I've had it for a couple of years now, so do a bit of an update on that, plus the fridge, all that kind of cool stuff. So sit back, relax. This is going to be a long one, but enjoy the ride. Alright, so this is my first stop on the little trip, because this is a place called Duns Rock. Epic place. It's a little bit high tide at the moment, so I can't go right down the beach. But that's not a real big issue, because it's pretty bad weather, so I don't want to get caught up by the waves or anything like that. Because you can get pretty caught up here. It's a pretty notorious beach for having a high tide. So I'm gonna cook up a bit of a lunch, because it's now 12:30. I want to get into a bit of a feed and yeah, just watch the waves roll in. So that's pretty much going to be my little next hour or so, I say. Alright, so we've had a bit of lunch, and yeah, going to keep cruising off this beach. It's getting a bit, tide's coming up even further, so I don't want to be hanging around here, because yeah, don't want to get stuck in tides or anything like that. So I'm going to keep cruising towards Dukes of Orleans Bay, and then there's a few little spots on the way. There's a few little mountains and that kind of thing I'm going to go check out. And yeah, from there I'm going to probably go set up camp early. I want to get into camp early so I can get everything set up, get a good fire going on and get some coals going on so I can make a real nice dinner tonight. And then from there I'll yeah, cook up a bit of a feed and then keep cruising. Then tomorrow morning, a bit of Duke's Orleans. There's so much to see around here. Like the beaches just around here are just so pristine. You know, not even a good day, like it's still a bit cloudy and that kind of thing, but the beaches are just so magic. So yeah, if you're definitely around Esperance, just come check this place out. Dunn's Beach, or Dunn's Rock, amazing beach. And if you keep going further down, there's even cooler stuff to see, but we won't see that today because yeah, I'll get sucked in by the tide. So we'll keep moving and yeah, go to the next spot. Alright, so we come out to a massive washout. Track really didn't go anywhere. Went back to Dunn's Beach, it looked like. But this is obviously why I didn't want to come down the beach. You can see the beach is pretty washed out. And these waves aren't exactly small. So, you know, play it safe. But there's been a fair bit of storms here. You can see all the erosion from all the storms. So this beach used to be flat, which is pretty crazy to see that it's literally yeah, washed out this much. But that's alright, we'll keep on trucking. It was a pretty fun track anyway. I got some pretty good footage on it, so went through some bog holes and that kind of stuff. And yeah, this is sort of where you land up. So just sort of like a big enclosure area. So you could probably camp down here if you wanted to. Fair bit of wind will come through this gully though. Looks like some people have been trying to camp here anyway, so. But yeah, we'll keep on trucking, I suppose. Go back down the track and yeah, well, it's getting to about 3 o'clock now, so we'll probably get to Duke's of Orleans at like 4 o'clock or something. So let's keep on trucking. So this is the Duke. I've been here a few times, and it's a pretty magical spot. Unfortunately, this time I can't actually camp on the beach, which you're not really meant to because there's a camping ground here. But you know, I'm not a big fan of camping grounds. But we're just going to go down there, have a quick look, see what's going on, because I'd say the beach is probably fairly washed out because had some pretty big storms in the area. So we'll suss it out, I suppose. But this is sort of what you're greeted with. Bar the bushes. Come around this sort of edge here. And that's what you're sort of greeted with, which is a beautiful beach. But yeah, you can see. See if I can get on the camera. Just over, where are we? Over here. There's some fairly heavy erosion going on. So they've obviously closed the beach to let it rejuvenate and do its natural thing. So I will not be camping here, but that's okay. There are many other camping spots around this area. Yeah, disappointing. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely magic of a day, but would have been good to camp on that beach. But anyway, we'll keep on trucking, and I'll find myself a camp spot. If not, I'll have to make do and go to one of my usuals. But that should be alright. I'll keep on trucking, I suppose. The the car's looking a bit worse for wear because I decided to go through these bog holes essentially on the way back, and I'll just quickly show you. So this is the Butte Ute. She's looking a little bit sorry for herself, but in saying that, this is what I got her for, so I can get her filthy. But anyway, we'll keep on trucking, and let's go to the next camp spot. What's going on, everybody? Dinner time. I rocked up to camp late, so yeah, I'm gonna make it nice and easy. Just gonna get a couple of tomatoes, do a bit of a T-bone steak because they're pretty tidy. Chuck some thyme on there, juice it all up, obviously in the pan. Get some red onions, put that in a salad with a bit of spinach. Probably crack a couple of eggs on there because you know eggs and steak, they just go together so well. And that's gonna be it. Mainly because I rocked up to camp late. I don't want to go too crazy with a big meal because I just want to get my food in my belly essentially, and watch the fire and have a few beers. So first things first, I'm just going to cut up my tomatoes. Then after that, you just want to get a garlic. after you've done both of those, I'm just going to get the spinach and just put that on the plate nice and easily. And then obviously get the thyme, that is going to go in the pan, which is just sitting next to the fire at the moment. And that's just warming up. So once I get some coals out of that fire, I'm going to chuck the pan straight in the coals, and that'll be the heat source. What I'm going to do with my onion though is just peel it, obviously, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice it really thin. It's been bouncing around in the back of the car. Yeah, slice it really thin. And that's just going to go on my salad as well, because that adds a bit of flavour. I might even put a little bit in the pan, just to add a little bit more flavour to that steak. And that should be pretty much it, guys. As you can probably hear, that pan's getting nice and hot. So just going to give that a couple more minutes, and then hit it with some olive oil spray. Just want to burn off. We've used it for lunch already. Just want to burn off a little bit of stuff to have there for lunch. So then I hit it with the olive oil spray. Obviously, be warned, this is flammable, so be careful with it. But yeah, it should be pretty good. Now it's cooking really nicely. Just going to flip it over. What I'm going to do is just going to introduce a bit of butter. I'm going to say a fair bit. A bit of thyme. I'm going to introduce the garlic. Just going to crack that with the onion straight in there. The reason I'm doing all this is to obviously, one, give it flavour, but the second is I personally like basting my steak. So when I get it really cooked up, I normally give it a really good baste, and then obviously all the flavours from the rosemary, the garlic, just starts lathering over the steak. If you haven't done it, I would seriously recommend giving it a go, because yeah, it's awesome. So how good does that look? I'll twist it up a bit. That's me meal for tonight. Medium rare T-bone. It's going to taste delicious, I'm sure. And that's me tonight, I think. I'm going to sit there and listen to those waves and get this into my belly, warm myself up a bit, sit next to the campfire and or the bush TV, I should say, and enjoy this beautiful night. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm almost there. Almost. Surprised I didn't blow a CV trying to do that.